All right. Welcome everyone to another episode of Wong Chat where I talk to my friends about I don't know, just random stuff. We just talk about random things all the time. It's fun though, especially in this quarantine time. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. So, today we have Danielle DeNicola on the show. She's great. She's fun. She's a good friend of mine. I don't know how long I've known Danielle. I can see that she's smiling right now. That's just awesome. Uh, anyway, she's a cosplayer. She's a streamer. Lots of you actually from her stream just came over. So thank you for joining. And remember, this show is going to be on YouTube, on lots of podcast platform like Spotify, iTunes, Google. So make sure you should check those out as well, and also watch us on Twitch. Anyway, it's easier just to let her describe herself. So I'm just gonna bring over Danielle. So yeah, welcome Danielle. Hello. Oh no, she froze. At this very moment, she just froze. Hi Danielle, can you hear me? I hope she's all right. I literally cannot see her at all. Up, she's moving. Hello?
What? Hi.
There you are. Sorry, we didn't see anything for 10 seconds.
I don't know why.
Completely frozen and pixelated.
I have no idea. I am here though.
You're here now. You're good.
I'm here now.
Oh, no, I wonder if my internet, I have been experiencing internet's problem because I think it's because everyone's home right now. So I feel like internet's being pour into many different places. Like everyone's streaming, everyone is watching Netflix. So it's kind of
right.
Yeah. So it's just the bandwidth is just not enough for everyone.
I think you're right. I think that has been happening to us as well here.
Well, your Florida is kind of messy right now, right? Not the internet, but the coronavirus, the state, the whole state.
Florida's always pretty messy, yeah. But yeah, we have a lot of spring break destinations here, and I think that a lot of people are taking them a little too far.
My cousin, she's still in school. I'm glad she didn't do any crazy spring break stuff. But
yeah, me too.
Yeah, but she was saying, but there's a lot of her friends got it. I'm
really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I actually know people now who actually got it. Because it's one of those situations where you used to just hear from the news where people are getting it, just the word people, just a general public kind of things.
Right.
But everyone's oh yeah, Sarah or someone that a name. They're oh shoot,
Right. Yeah, my cousin's boyfriend got it.
How about your cousin?
I haven't heard back from my cousin yet. But they said that it was pretty mild for him, luckily. But
I think the thing is it also affects each person differently. Some people get it really badly, and then some people die, of course. But I heard some of them is also very painful too.
Right.
You can't breathe. I'm scared of it because I was born and raised with asthma. Or that's not I'm born and raised.
I also have asthma. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I get it, I mean, but here's the thing though, my immunity is very strong as well. So it's a weird combo. I mean, I won't be surprised if I have already gotten it. But
you're just asymptomatic.
Also, asymptomatic. Yeah, exactly. And also got rid of it.
Right.
In fact, I won't be surprised my whole house has it. I mean, you know me. You see how I drink, how I go to events, and
right. Yeah. No, Martin. I know exactly how Martin is at events. In fact, we classify Martin as this fast blur of color usually because he's always wearing colorful pants, and he sprints everywhere he goes. So it's you see Martin out of the corner of your eye maybe once a night, but you watch him zooming around like Sonic back and forth to all of these different people, and you're just there he is. He's doing his thing. Martin's doing his thing.
There are a few times where my friends were I wonder where Martin is, and then oh shit, he's right there. I just appear next to
Right.
someone.
Literally, there's actually like a joke where whenever you need Martin, he's there and you don't know, he just appears from behind your shoulder and you're like, man, I need Martin to like fix something or like do something or like talk to somebody for me, and he's just like, what, excuse me? You need
Yes.
me?
What do you need help with?
Right here.
You said my name 3 times. Why?
Right.
No, it's great.
Let me case the joint out, circles it 3 times before like anybody like even notices you're gone.
Oh yeah, pretty much. There's sometimes that people will be talking and then they turn around. It's like, oh wait, he's gone.
Yeah.
It's like having conversation with Batman.
Right.
But yeah, no. But here's the thing. Like normally you see me in colorful pants, but yesterday I wasn't wearing pants, and I still get commented about my legs.
Oh, because of the April Fool's stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you saying right now? Oh my God, that was my favorite one of everybody with the toast in their mouth running away for April Fool's Day. Martin in a cosplay skirt with his legs shaved was probably my favorite post.
I'm not sure how I feel about this because like that post is currently the most engaging post that I have in like the whole year since the beginning of this year.
I was gonna say, how indicative of the internet is that? I feel like the thing that you don't expect to blow up will, and the things that you think are gonna do really well never do. It's just the way that it is.
And the second most engaging post is one I made like last week of cat. Just cat. Like picture I took of my housemate's cat.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I have spent years taking portrait photos and years in Photoshop learning all the tricks and techniques. And here I am just like, oh, cat and licks.
A cat.
Cats and licks and kits and licks.
You gotta give the internet what it likes. A cat's
Hopefully not my
cats
legs.
and nice legs, even though they're yours.
I was just talking to Kate, my housemate, and was saying like, if I have a sister, like a younger sister, I'm like,
Mhm.
this is weird because it's not, because again I don't have one, so it's all sort of weird. It's like, what are you trying to say? Because I'm like, oh, I wonder if my sister gonna be very popular, also like very attractive, like to to the general public because genetic wise, because I have those long flowy hair, legs, skinny, like those are some sort after features that a lot of people want. So maybe.
Are you saying that you make a pretty girl, Martin? Is that what
I
you're
would
saying?
say if I was a girl. Start to sign up onlyfan.com/MartinWongPhoto.
Onlyfans.com/Martin Martina Wong photo.
Martina Wong. Yeah, no, that's oh man. Yeah, so well, we were never able to find out. So and also
Right.
if like if I have a younger sister, they would have come to America at a younger age, so they'll adapt and be more Americanized than I would be. So they will be even more popular. I might hate her
Right.
then. She might be too popular for me.
Are you projecting?
Yeah.
Do you
No,
need a hug?
it's fine. It's cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Juju Fusion in Twitch chat right now said Martin has put a lot of thought into this clearly.
Look, it's one of those things where I start thinking, and then next thing it's like, huh? 5 hours later, it's like going through Wikipedia or no, like fandom.
Right.
What is this one called? What is a website for like fandoms, like different wikis?
The wikis usually.
Yeah, whatever those are. Not exactly Wikipedia because it's more like journalistic or scholar kind. But like for the fandom ones, like there's one for Dragon Balls, there's one for each franchise and everything. Have you lost
Mhm.
hours and hours of your life in those before?
Yeah.
Like-
Mm,
My problem is that I would go on Imager, right? And I would go through photos, and then they'll be like, oh, look at this awesome photos of, let's say, Boma's daughter, right? I'm like,
mhm.
wait, she does have a daughter. Let me look it up real quick to find out what she is, if we know anything about it yet.
Marin. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And next thing you know, I'm like 3 hours later, it's like, huh, how about that? I know everything about Dragon Ball Z, but only Z. I still have to go through Dragon Ball, and then we don't talk about GT.
Right. No, we don't.
And
We
then
don't.
we don't. And then we look at Super. Yeah.
Right. We skip GT, go straight to Super.
Have you watched Super though?
I haven't finished it yet, no, but I'm on season 1.
How can you resist to not binge it?
Cosplay is the first reason. Creating the costumes, and doing everything else. I'm trying to balance my life, really.
Like, good luck with that. If it's
Yeah, I know.
quarantine.
It's an uphill battle.
I've binged Tiger King in one day.
Tiger King. Oh my gosh. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. But I know that it's in Florida, and
One of them
I
is.
know that it's in Florida is because everybody I know has been posting like, of course this is set in Florida.
I think the woman. I think the woman is in Florida. Yeah,
Right.
Carol
The
Baskin.
Tiger Rescue is in Tampa, Florida, I think, is what I
Yeah,
heard. I don't know.
yeah. Tiger Rescue, but not entertainment or something like that. But you need to watch it. Like, it's so bad because the last few podcasts, like Tuesday, Wednesday, the last 2 days, I actually talk about it on this podcast as well. Like,
Really?
it's just it's kind of mesmerizing, like in a bad way.
In a bad way. It's like a
Ooh,
bad, yeah, like you can't look away.
Yeah, like a train wreck kind of situation.
Right.
Oh man! And my guest on Tuesday was actually know one of the big cats, one of those tiger people too.
Really?
Like
Oh,
personally know
man.
him, like because she used to work at she used to open a pastry shop, and him and his harem would come in and
His
get.
harem.
I know you need to watch his show to understand it. Yeah, like
That's
he has a
wild.
harem, and then he will walk around the neighborhood on an elephant.
What?
Yeah, he would just walk around and say, "Oh look, it's a guy on the elephant." That guy. I guess that's
Oh my
allowed. I don't
God.
know. That's hello, welcome to America, freedom.
This is wild.
Yeah, so it's pretty intense. Anyway, oh no, I should. Oh, there you go. So tell me a little bit about you though. Like we went jump straight into like Tiger King or like Corona
Right.
and all this stuff, and me with legs, legs, girl. Anyway, hello Danielle. Dude, Danielle, but tell I usually don't do this like cause like we're in a chat room. We don't, like just me talking with you. We don't really have to introduce yourself, but you do have a lot of friends and fans here on stream. So tell me a little bit about yourself. So then, for those of the people who do not know who you are, tell me
Yeah.
about you.
My name is Danielle DeNicola. I am a cosplayer. I Twitch stream. I model. I do as much as I can. Do photography a little bit on the side, and I have a degree in creative advertising. So yeah,
I'm not.
apply it to whatever I can.
I mean, I guess it's an interview, but not at the same time. You sound like, oh hi, I am like you feel like, I feel like you're applying for a job.
Yeah, that was my elevator pitch. How did I do?
It's all right. It's all right.
Okay. Would you might hire me, but like maybe.
I don't know. Like that's a lot. Like it's hard to tell. Like you're so happy. Like no one should be that happy.
Martin tells me that constantly. Everybody listening and watching, he tells me I'm too happy every time I see him. But maybe I'm just happy, Martin.
So at least
Maybe
you're
it's
not
just-
like a morning person. Then I would like, oh my gosh, she must be a serial killer or something. Like, oh my god.
No,
She
I'm
goes around
not
to
a
kill
morning
people.
person.
Because like this is how I feel about morning people, right? Like they're in the morning and they're like really happy. I'm like, what happened? Like what's your motivation? Like someone you killed someone last night? Like what makes you so happy in the morning? You should not be, You just escape like death. Kind of. I mean sleeping is kinda like dying without a commitment. It's like a temporary
Right.
thing. Yeah, it's like the same thing.
No, I'm not a morning person. That is my one time in the day that I am not a happy person. It's
Good.
like the first hour that I'm awake.
I actually woke up earlier than you a few times during PAX East.
Almost every time, I think.
Yeah. And one time I woke up, there was like half a bra on the ceiling.
Okay, I feel like I have to explain.
You don't have to explain anything.
Can I explain? Will
Sure.
you give me the platform to explain?
It's like rebuttal my
so-
honor. Your honor.
No, honestly, so the first day of PAX, it was PAX East this year in Boston. Me and Martin were sharing a hotel room. And at the end of the day, the first day, I decided to do an experiment because Martin is always like super fast at everything that he does. He's running in, he's running out. He even sleeps aggressively. So like, I decided it would be a really good idea to take a sticky bra and throw it as far as I could on the top of the wall to get it as close to the ceiling as possible. And I was like, I wonder how long it will take Martin to notice the bra stuck to the wall. And I thought it was gonna fall like soon. And then like 2 days later, it was still there, and you still hadn't seen it. And I was like, wow, this joke has gone on
I saw
a
it.
long time.
I saw it as the first thing I woke up. Like, what the like? What did I miss? I actually know that's a video or a photo of me in bed. I'm like laying sideways in the bed, and like, the fuck is that? I like zoom into it, you know. Yeah, no,
Right.
I'll send it to you. But like, yeah, no, so yeah, that was a time. That's cosplaying for you. But I mean, that's not the craziest I think in the cosplayer room. There's like every time I like stay in a room with cosplayer, it's usually just things everywhere.
It's interesting. Yeah.
It's
I
very
think
interesting.
I've only known hotel rooms with other cosplayers and myself. And I think there has been only maybe 2 or 3 times where I've gone to hotel rooms of people who don't cosplay, like photographers or people
I've done that
whose
before.
luggage is very compact.
It's so clean.
It's so clean.
Like rooming with, like, for example, our
So
friend Simon.
Yes.
Oh my god, he just have like one suitcase, a small one, like a carry-on, and that's it. And I'm like,
Yeah,
there's so
I
much room
couldn't
for
imagine.
activities.
I couldn't imagine.
Well, cosplay is
Imagine
like
not checking a bag at the airport.
sometimes two.
Wow. I know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now,
It's wild.
one time I stayed in a room with all photographers. It was great. It was really compact. The only thing that was there sometimes like light stand, but we'll put it in the corner, so it's not a problem. Sometimes room will turn into a photo shoot room. That's the only problem, if that's a problem. But one time we have like 5 people. That was like many years ago, like 10 years ago. There are 5 of us. So one of us have to sleep on the couch or something in the suites or something. Like, that's not a normal bed. So how we did it as photographers is that we put all our memory cards, and luckily we all have different memory card. We put it in a bag. Whoever memory card got pulled out, that's the one have to sleep on the couch.
That's cute. I like that.
I was like, I should do that for us a drinking game every single time.
So who had to sleep on the couch?
I don't remember. That's not me.
Just yeah. Martin's like, I'm done. I don't care
I'm
anymore.
out. It's like, I wonder if I can rig it. You know, like use a smaller card or a bigger card that's weird to grab. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. But I had another story, but I forgot already. But it's about, oh no, not the story. Just how is it like to? So I get this question asked a lot too. Like, oh, what is it like to room with all these like cosplay girls? The premise gonna sound great, but trust me, it's not. I'm gonna get you in the first half. It is you wake up, you see a bunch of girls half naked running around, around your bed. That is a horrible sign, guys. If you see that, it's a horrible sign. You know why? Because if you see girls running around half naked, meaning someone is also in the bathroom already using the bathroom. So the bathroom is not open, and then they're like frantically trying to find things. There's a lot of screaming, saying, "Anyone got a bobby pin? Oh wait, I need hairspray. Hey, I got. Oh my god, did I really forgot my wig cap at home? Oh no!" And they're like frantically, everything's just everywhere from different suitcases, and they're calling people and asking people all kinds of stuff. I'm like, I'm just gonna go back to sleep.
Yeah,
like,
no, it's not a good time.
It's
certainly
not a good time. Yeah, and if you get in their way, and they get really mad at me for no reason, it's never my fault. But they're like, oh, like they get really mad. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Right. Somebody always needs to be like clipped into their costume, and like somebody forgot their wig cap, and somebody it's always a thing.
I think it's funny because sometimes I forgot that I'm in the cosplay world. It's a little bit different. But it's common for me to be on Facebook during conventions and see someone say, anyone got like a pistol I can borrow? Or like got a machine gun? Or an axe? A knife? Like
does anybody have a Borderlands 2 weapon? Yeah.
See, if they had to say a game title, like, okay, I see it. But sometimes they don't even say that. Sometimes it goes straight. Oh, anyone got a katana? I'm like, and then I forgot like, oh, that's normal. But then if someone else
Right.
saw that, but like, oh my god, someone needed a gun. Why?
I feel like that brings up a great point, which is that like there are people who exist that don't go to cons and don't know what cosplay is. Like
Mm-hmm.
still like you forget because you're in this world, right? And everyone that you talk to knows what you are talking about when you like talk about cosplay stuff. And like it's your whole life and then you go I don't know, like for example, I went to my brother's college football game and I was like, "Oh yeah, these people exist. I forgot." These people who are so not into this stuff.
There's still some people you tell them say, oh yeah, I cosplay, and they're like, what's that?
Right.
It's much
Right.
less now, but there's still people out there, and they have different perspective on it too. Like, do you have maybe friends or family who don't understand it?
I feel like my family still doesn't get it, although they are like supportive anyway. But every time I think so my mom has never been to a convention, but my dad has.
Why didn't you bring your mom? Hashtag
Well,
bring Danielle's mom.
I know. We need to get it going. But it wasn't until my dad actually came where he like actually got to see what cons were and like understood them a little bit more. But even then, he kept asking me questions the whole time, like, "Who is that? What are they supposed to be? Is that a costume or is that just an outfit? Like, I don't understand what's happening." So I had to like
that's
talk
a
him
random
through
guy.
everything. It was good.
Oh, I go to a lot of conventions in LA, right? And then LA, like big cities, any big cities have those. I'm like, oh, what cosplay is that? Nope, just a homeless guy.
Just yeah, that's just clothes. I mean, like cosplays like Android 18 though, for example, or like
yeah.
Life is Strange. Like he would be like, "Well, that's just clothes." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's a costume too."
Yeah. It'd be like, oh, Life is Strange. Oh no, that girl's bleeding through her nose. Oh no, Dad, it's fine. That's how she's supposed to be.
Right. Blood's fake. It's okay.
How long have you cosplayed though?
How long? I think I started in 2013, so it's almost 7 years.
years,
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
Oh my god.
It's a
So
long
a
time.
kid's 7 years old is like second grade.
Right.
Yeah, that's that perspective's like, oh no, it's been a long time.
My cosplay career is a 7th grader.
Yeah. So I can read a few
Wild.
things, write a few things, and like, oh.
Right.
But I feel like I'm getting into the territory of like top 5 questions. Do not ask Danielle, including can I ask you a question?
Yes. Oh my god, I hate it.
Someone earlier on stream, like before you hop on, they're like, ask Danielle. Ask her that if you can ask a question. She loves that.
I hate it. It's the worst. It's my biggest pet peeve of the internet is when people ask you a question to ask you if they can ask you a question. I don't understand.
Like both
Why don't
yes
they just
and
ask?
no, it's just a stupid answer too. Because you've said no, well, they did ask a question and you answered the question. And they
Right.
say yes, and it's like, well, you already just asked your question already. So you have to ask a second question.
Right.
But wait, hold on. I still want to ask you though. Like, what are the top 5 questions that you ask? I'm not gonna ask you. It's fine because I know you enough to be. And you should start making pamphlet, by the way.
Oh, the pamphlet of the
top 5 questions.
like most asked cosplay questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were just talking about them on my stream. The first one is always your introduction to cosplay. Like, how did you get started? What's your favorite cosplay you've ever done? If you had unlimited resources and as much money as you want, what costume would you make? And then it's the hardest cosplay you've ever done, and there's one more that I don't remember, but it's always the same ones.
I really hate I feel like out of all of those, the one I hate the most is the unlimited amount, like resources.
Me too.
Because that's just like, it's just too broad. You could be anything. You could be like, well, I'll make a giant Gundam, or like a real working Gundam, or like, I don't know. It's just it's not a good question in general. Besides, I feel like wouldn't that make me look bad too if I like go too low? I feel like too high and too low just sounds stupid either way. Like too low is like, oh wow, unlimited resource. You only want to make a Pikachu cosplay. Like, okay. But if you like, but like, oh, I want like an army of Gundams. Like, okay, be realistic. Come on. It's like, you know, there's no
Right.
win. There's no winning to that question. It's just stupid.
Right. Right. Yeah. No, I think it threw me the first time, and more people doing it, and then to be like, okay, I don't think I'm ever gonna like escape this. I guess so.
Start making
I have to
pamphlets.
figure out an answer.
Uh, Start making pamphlets. Like,
Yeah. I was thinking about doing a Q&A tab on my website.
Just make a YouTube video.
Here's
So
all the answers.
every time someone's like, oh, you can just send them that video. It's the same as like I usually see that a lot with body painters.
What is it?
Body painting streamers.
Oh, right.
Like they always get the same kind of questions. Like,
yeah, I'm
especially
sure.
the annoying ones. And then so some of them started to either write it in their description or like they have a link. Even everyone in the chat like, yeah, just go here. Just watch this, you know?
How about you, Martin? Do you have a favorite photo you've ever taken?
Oh my god. Your favorite dream photo shoot. Your favorite
if you had unlimited resources, what photo shoot would you do and why?
God. No, I refuse to answer that question. No. Like, and they keep also like, oh, you can work with one person, who would that be?
Yeah, if you could collab with one cosplayer, who would it be? Yeah.
Who's your favorite cosplayer? It's like, that's a trick question. There's no right answer. Yeah.
That's not fair.
Like, I feel like if I really have to answer those questions, it has to be people who are dead. If you're really mad at dead people, it's like, yeah, that's my favorite cosplayer. And, you know, that's one person I wanted to work with, but I couldn't. So we don't have to deal with the whole figuring out, like, oh, how are we going to make this happen? Yeah.
But what about a dream camera? Michael asked in the chat.
Dream camera?
Do you have a dream camera? This is now my show. I'm now interviewing you.
I thought about doing that for April 1st, like yesterday. A dream, like, I guess there's some feature that would make it better, but I think the smaller, the better. If camera can actually get smaller, that might be interesting. I mean, mirrorless are getting smaller.
Yeah.
If you can fit in your phone.
Right. I got a Sony. It's my first Sony. I've usually been a Canon person. For the cam link that I'm using for the stream now. And I was so surprised because I've only ever used Canon and they're so big and bulky, especially like with the big lenses on it and stuff. And then I got this Sony and I was like, what? This is so small. It's so tiny and light. It's crazy.
Which one did you have?
It's the A5100.
Okay. Yeah, like the mirrorless camera, they're small and compact. And like I go back to using my DSLR and it's like, this is so heavy.
Right.
Like so heavy. There's a few photo shoots that I have done recently, but I have my friends or housemate to help me to do BTS. So they're using the DSLR to capture other stuff. But man, boy, is it heavy. So
yeah,
I don't know. I do wish I can have a team though, like a team to help me do photo shoots. Like I don't shoot weddings anymore, but I used to shoot weddings. And I actually like shooting engagement photos better because wedding is kind of the same. Engagement can make it look pretty, but if I really do it again, I wish I could be like cool enough to do like travel crazy places to do engagement photos. Like some rich people's like, yeah, we'll give you 40 grand to make our engagement. I don't know why I'm looking like an old guy voice. Maybe.
Yeah, that person is like 80 who's getting married. I don't know.
To a 23 years old. Yeah, you know, I just met this sweetheart, and she's the prettiest girl I've met. We're getting married. I don't know why, but anyway, but then at that point he should be giving me like 80 grand or like 100 grand for photo shoots. But yeah, like that would be something I want to do.
Right. I also shot weddings back in the day, and it is not fun. I don't like it at all. It's very stressful. People are always in the way. It's like it's not a fun time. You have to bring like a bunch of batteries and a bunch of memory cards, and
you have to fight for your time as well too.
Right.
Like, sometimes I forget that you're a photographer and like, hey, I need time to take photos. Like you can't just like the planner. You have to making sure you have good relationship with the planner or whoever organizing it, or else you'll be like, hey, I need at least half an hour to get all the family photos, or else you don't get photos. I mean, no one's gonna remember that much like what meal you had that day unless you have photos and videos. So you should, give me some priorities into
right.
whole thing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no,
Jenna has a good point too in chat that the engagement photos you have a lot more creative freedom with as opposed to the wedding
yeah,
photos.
yeah. So engagement photos. I mean, that is if I want to go back to shooting those kind of photos, that's gonna be the one thing. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be cool enough. I mean, I thought about shooting fake weddings or engagement photos though.
Fake ones?
Yeah, just so they're very pretty. Cause like the internet like this kind of stuff. They're like, oh, I mean, that's how they do wedding dresses photo shoot anyway. None of
Right.
those girls are getting married. Like a lot of those times, those girls are like 18 to 22 because they're
I
models.
mean, maybe you're unlocking the secrets right now. You can do it. Try it. See what happens.
Go up to some girls, hey girl, how about put you in a wedding dress? I mean, no, not we're not getting married. Don't get an idea.
Right.
Sorry, I don't like you that way.
Not to you. I just want to hear.
But I mean, that's kind of like a problem that I'm facing a lot. Is that as a photographer, it's horrible to date. I feel like I told you this before too. It's like, man, it's hard because I'll be talking to someone and they'll be like, oh, I don't know if they think I'm hitting on them or not. I never really hit on anyone. So
Uh-huh.
but I'm like, I really just want you for your face, for photos. And that's it.
I mean,
Like it's bad because you have photographer who try to use photography to get to girls.
right.
And I feel like, do I have to do the opposite? Where I'm like, hey girl,
Be mean to them.
well, either be mean or be like trying to be very nice and trying to hit on them kind of thing. Like, oh, actually no, I don't want you. I just want you for photos. Like that's it. That's
Right.
reverse going back.
Right.
Yeah. So, don't. Well, here's the lesson, guys. Don't be a photographer.
Only do it if you want to do it for the photos, not if you want to do it for the wrong reasons, right?
That was my first.
I feel like when I first started in cosplay, I wish somebody would have been like, okay, here is exactly what you need to look for in photographers, and like here are like some ground rules, like always bring a friend, like always like check their work before, like all that stuff.
Get in agreement of what you're gonna get.
Right. Yes. Right. Agreement that you like see the photos even before that they're posted, stuff like that.
Because you were on a stream yesterday talking about copyright and stuff like that, so like law related stuff. I jumped on it for a little bit too, and we were talking about like who owns the photos, if a photographer take your photos, all kind of stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I know this one, guys. I got you. Put me in, coach.
Like, I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah. But now you're the photographer as well, though. Don't you feel better too that you have the right to those as well? I don't know.
Yes.
It's like flip floppy, like weird, like it's good and bad for you.
Yeah. I think it definitely gives me a feeling of it's like a security blanket almost. You know, like if I'm taking my own photos, then I have the rights and I know that I have the rights. And like nobody could ever come after me, you know, if something happens in the future.
Yeah. So I mean that's one good thing about photographer. Because we are the one who's making it. But like it's weird too. Like the cosplay world is kind of strange because we did this is your auto stream. I'm not sure why I'm like talking about lots about it. But again, that's something that's interests me as well. Like companies technically own the IP to those characters. So technically cosplaying them it's like a weird in between. Because like they won't really go after you. They can if they wanted to, but it will make them look bad.
Right.
But I guess you can put it under like parody as well. Especially if it's sexy.
Yeah.
So then
yeah.
So it's ironic. It's actually more okay to do sexy cosplay legally wise than non-sexy cosplay. Because like it's parody.
The better you are at cosplay, the more exact the replica will be, and then you'll be like maybe in trouble with the law. You have to be bad on purpose.
Really bad. Yeah, very different, really bad, or like my own edition. Like that's why like you can do a sexy Mickey Mouse, but I think if you do like a really accurate Mickey Mouse, like Disney gonna come after you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, Tracer will work. Like sexy Tracer. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, Danielle, sexy cosplay is the only legal cosplay T-shirt. Someone saying that.
There you go. There's your new merch line.
Yeah.
Put it right next to your I'll fix it in Photoshop stickers.
Yep. I have so many of those like around the house. I have magnets. So I actually have magnets of those as well.
Uh-huh.
And then now, so since I have like a lot of them, I put 10 of them on the fridge. 6 of them are missing right now. When I say missing, it's not missing. It's just that my housemate and I play this game where we'll just hide them and then we'll just find them randomly.
Uh-huh.
So like,
I did something similar to Emma yesterday for April Fools.
what did you do?
I hid these business cards for this game. All around her house, all around the house, like everywhere, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, on the stairs, in her shoes, in her jacket pockets, and all day she was finding them, and it got funnier and funnier with each one. But the best part, you're right. The best part though was that at the end of the day she started streaming. And she had put all of them that she had found into one pile on the banister. And so she went to stream and she left them out of her room. So I took them and re-hid all of them. So then she came out and was like, where did they go? And then started to re-find them all day in the bathroom mirror and stuff. And she was like, I hate you.
So I was a resident advisor back in college.
Right.
One of my residents went to Vegas, college kid, being college kids, but he went to Vegas for a weekend, and then he came back with a lot of those cards, those like half naked ladies cards, the stripper promotion cards. Have you got those? Yeah. So he had so many of them. He started putting them everywhere around the dorms. So I have to be like,
really?
Do I have to like talk to him, or do I have to go find them myself and dispose them, or like? He even hid like a bunch of them under my door too. Like he just like slip it through. Like, God damn it, Kyle. Yeah.
Me and Kyle, same wavelength. I like it.
Yeah.
I like Kyle.
Oh my God. So anyway, that was a time. Being in RA was man. Oh, sorry. Sidetrack. I saw a post the other day saying like how rock climbers stay home quarantine. So they like there's videos and guys like rock climbing in their own house, like around like the cupboards, the room, and everything. I actually had that experience. No, I didn't do it, but when I was an RA, a resident advisor, or whatever you call them, in college, I have to take care of freshmen, and one time I have to call the ambulance and even the fire department because some kid decided to play "The Floor Is Lava."
What?
As a freshman in his dorm room, and he fell and he broke his leg or arm or something.
Oh
so they
my
had to
God.
call all these services and get a stretcher, and it's on the second floor, so find a way to get him out. And
that's crazy.
yeah, the floor is lava.
I have it's sort of a similar story. So one of the Colossal Cons, Mineral Blue, has a drone that he uses to film cosplay music videos for conventions, and he was flying it and accidentally like lost control on top of a building, and the drone died and fell over to where it couldn't like lift itself off anymore. It was like on its side, and so we at like 11 p.m. at night or so, we had tried calling the like front desk people all day, and they essentially told us like they wouldn't go get it. And if they like maybe happen to look for it and find it, they like might ship it back to him. And he was like, it's like a $3,000 drone, we have to rescue it. So at like 11 o'clock at night, we went to Walmart, and if you guys have ever been to Colossal Con, you know that there is nothing around you whatsoever. Nothing. So we had to get in the car, go to Walmart, like, I don't even know how far away it was, buy like a $200 ladder, and like come back and put it against the villa, one of the villas that it got stuck on top of. And there were other people in the villa at this point because it was like a Sunday night and everybody had checked out. It wasn't even our villa anymore. We're like climbing the side of the villa, and like we got to one like flat platform, and then one person had to hoist the ladder up again, and then like the other, I think Long stayed on the ground and was like directing us, and we had to get the ladder up and then move it to the other platform and climb that one. And then one of our friends, Tabitha, is like really small. She was like the retriever. She like climbed. I was holding the ladder for the second story, and then she went and got it, and then brought it back down. And yeah, we got it. But it's like and then we went back to Walmart and returned the ladder because it was like $200.
I wonder if I could have done it without the ladder.
I wonder too, Martin. I think you could have.
I think it's doable. Like, I've climbed inside before, and then outside I would climb where the balconies. Yeah, I think it's doable.
I think you could do it. I do believe in you.
We should go back and make it an annual event.
Yeah. The Villa Games.
Villa climbing contest. Dude, I'm kind of. I first of all, I really miss Colossal Con since our friends not doing like. If it was again, I would love to do it again. And we should.
I
do, like,
did love Colossal Con, yeah.
We should have done like Olympic kind of event or like drinking stations. Like, you know, each station you compete and you go from station to station, and whoever wins get like a gold medal. You know, you get points.
Yeah, I think we should do it.
We should just do that next time. Just have a house party, either your place or my place or something.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, like
The
when this all over, you know, let's either we get Airbnb a place or like, you know, you guys fly over, be somewhere in between. I don't know.
Right.
How long
like
is
it.
Gonna last.
Good idea. Oh, I have no idea.
Like, there's a website that actually show me like when it's gonna peak for different places, and East Coast is hitting hard. Like
right now.
Oh yeah, it's hitting hardcore, but it's still not peak yet. I'm trying to find it, but
God,
like, yeah, you guys. I mean, especially Florida, and
you know why? Tell you why. So me and my roommate, the only reason that we've left the house in the past like 4 weeks is to go to the post office. So every now and then we'll go and we'll drive to the post office, and every single time we've driven to the post office, we have seen like the exact normal amount of cars that are normally out and about. Like, nobody is staying home, and we like drive by parks and schools and stuff. Like, everybody is still outside. Everybody is still playing in the playgrounds like normal. Like nobody cares. It's Florida and nobody cares. We're so used to hurricanes being like, ooh, hurricanes. We just do what we want anyway. And like, nobody's taking it serious.
I mean, if you're not scared of Florida man, there's not too much stuff you can't be scared of, you know. It's kind of hard to top, you know. Like right now, projection wise is May 3rd for you guys. There will be, so that's like a projection of like, you know, how bad it's gonna be.
May 3rd.
Yeah, so about 32 days until it peak, and that's not even like the end. That's the peaking.
Right.
And that's just keep updating every day. Let's see. So far, you guys have. Is this? I don't know if this is United States or is it your area, but I think it's your area. It's gonna be projected by August. So like from now to August, or like, well, since it started, so like March to August, Florida will have 6,897 deaths related to.
Oh my God, that's morbid.
Yeah, and then on the day of May 4th, there will be 175 people die in California. Projection wise,
that's ridiculous.
I know, it's kind of crazy how they have this kind of like projection for all. How is California if they change it too?
That's crazy.
California is still around April 26th, so I have about 24 days. I got some time.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm absolutely an extrovert.
It's killing me. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I'm fueled by people. I need to have human contact. I need to talk to people. I cannot be alone.
My friend asked me, is it really that bad? And I was like, I'm tolerating it. It's getting worse, but I'm tolerating it. And then I started thinking, like, how long has it been? And then it's actually has only been 2 weeks.
I know.
It feels like a month and a half.
I know. I'm used to being inside, but I'm used to having people. Like, I've always grown up with the mentality that like my home is your home. So like anybody who wants to stop by can stop by. Everybody who wants to like come through and visit can come through and visit. Like, it's always like open door policy kind of. Yeah. And nobody can visit right now. And I'm like, okay, Emma, you're my only source of entertainment now. sorry, but I'm latching onto you like a puppy. And she's like, okay, I'm gonna go in my room now and shut the door.
Same, because my housemates are introverts, so I feel like a cat just like scratching the door. It's like,
I'm like,
hey,
hello, yeah, pay attention to me. There was one day where I did the Q&A like story thing on Instagram, and I was like, asking questions. I'm bored because I'm here, again. One of them was like, where's Emma and Theo? And I was like, upstairs, not paying attention to me. And I will, lack of affection. The moment that they saw the story, they screamed and ran downstairs. They were like, where are you? Where are you? And they came and tackled me in the living room, and they were like, affection. But Emma had a really good point the other day. She was like, Danielle, I love you and I appreciate you, but I need to talk to someone else that isn't you.
It's just like, I feel bad too, because like normally I would like, it's technically BitTorrenting. That is the same concept. It's like, I get 10% from this person, get 10% from that person, 10% from that person, spend some time with these people, and enough like, all right, I have enough battery for like a whole week now, and I'll do that again next week. And now it's like, oh no, I'm only surrounded by housemates, so I would be like, I'm trying not to bother you, but hello, hi.
Hello. Hi, it's me again.
It's me again. Like Bernie Sanders. I'm putting a Bernie Sanders. It's me again, asking.
Asking for your support. I'm just imagining pictures like with just like peeking out behind doors, like cabinets and like kitchen appliances, just like, hello.
Hi, it's me again.
Martin, I just want to hang out.
It's like, how did you fit in there? It's like, don't worry. So what are we doing today?
How's it going?
Tell me a joke. I did that today because that was the only day. Every day is like, oh no, she's gone. She's in her room. So.
Oh my god, yeah. Like I never close my door unless I'm sleeping or like I do not want people in. But Emma just like closes her door just normally. Like that's normal for her. So I'm always like,
yeah, exactly. Wanna build a snowman? Yeah, exactly. Like my door, I actually usually have an open door policy too. Like inside my own room, I'm like, I open my door. It's like, hey, come say hi, come draw. I feel like one of those teachers who's like, office hours, guys, come on in.
Office hours, yeah.
Anytime.
From forever to forever.
Because I was born and raised that way. Sorry, not born, but I was raised that way as well. Like at my home, my parents never allowed me to close my door. So maybe that's what I'm used to. Like, oh, the doors are usually open. Also in Hong Kong, because we have typhoon, so we have to actually open the door all the way to not halfway, because or else the door will slam with the wind catch it.
Oh, okay.
So my doors, I'm used to have doors completely open, but but that I'm sure that's not the same for everyone. So it's not like they want to shut you out. It's more like they used to close door. Also, it's a very American thing too. Like especially when you're going through like a teenage phase. Mom, it's my room, my domain. I never had that. Yeah, I never had that at all. No
Slam
door
the door,
ever
let
allowed.
everyone know how mad you are. Yeah.
Yeah, but oh no, I was I saw a post the other day, very random. It was like a subtle. Do you know about subtle Asian traits or subtle whatever? So a lot of Asian, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, or Asian in general, we have a lot of Facebook group called subtle something trait. It could be subtle Asian trait, subtle Cantonese trait. It's just people in that. It's usually Asian American in that group. One post I saw the other day was that some Asian American Cantonese people, but they're born American, so in America, so they don't actually know how to read and write in Chinese that well. But they were saying like, oh, when I was a kid, I want to run away, so I decided to write a letter to my parents that I will run away. But then I realized I don't know how to write in Chinese.
Oh no!
So she decided to stay home. She gave up her plan because she can't write.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I feel like every kid has. I feel like every first world country kids has that idea at least. Running away from home. Yeah.
I think we all did at one point.
I don't need to take this. Oh, I would not have survived.
I don't need this from you, Mom.
Who do you think you are? I know better. I don't need to take this.
How dare you put mayonnaise on my sandwich. I
Yeah.
only wanted mustard. I'm leaving forever.
And we never able to do it. Damn.
Right.
Well, I'm glad we couldn't because like
Where do you go?
that's what I'm saying. Like I mean I'm not a parent yet, but I feel like when I become a parent, like ideally in my head it would be like I'm very patient. I'll teach my kid. I'll talk about all kind of issue. I'll be as grateful as I can. Just be very calm and everything. But then I'm sure once I become a parent, it's like eat your food. Shut up. Just eat your food. You're late to class. Eat your breakfast. Stop watching. Eat your breakfast. Right? That will happen. I haven't been tested yet, but I feel like I will be tested. Where like, yeah, like, no. But I did get pointed at from like I was in Hong Kong one time. I did get points at by some parent, telling me that, hey, telling their kids like, hey, better eat lunch. Oh, that guy over there, he's gonna kidnap you. And I'm like, they're pointing at me. I'm like, what did I do? No, parents do that. It's like a scare tactic, like.
Oh.
Yeah, they would say that either like, yeah, they'll say like some guy will kidnap you. They're like, oh, the policeman will come and take you away, like that. But sometimes they're also like, oh, that's a kidnapper who'll kidnap you. I'm just like eating my lunch, like, come on, lady, man, I'm just trying to eat my lunch. Like, how do I become? Now I'm a kidnapper. Yeah, that happens quite often actually. Because I've seen parents do that to other people as well. Even my family.
If somebody ever pointed to their kid and was like, you need to eat your food or she'll kidnap you, they'll probably like not care. Right. I'm like not intimidating.
Yeah. You're too nice and smile. It's like, okay. I hear your proposal. Keep going. Yes. Right.
It's like, I don't believe you, Mom. I don't think that she.
You have my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Okay. It'd be weird, like if that happens at a convention, like when people in cosplay.
Oh my god! Nobody would ever know who anybody was.
So, again, random sidetrack. I'm still surprised there hasn't been any massive shooter or like terrorist attack at convention yet, and I'm glad it hasn't.
Right.
But like, think about it that way, right? Like, because like you can hire yourself as like a SWAT agent anytime you want because everyone look different, and you can like in any costume you want. But there's also people who all look the same, and that could be like they're all like cloud cosplay, Like imagine me like the year of Attack on Titan. It'd be like, oh hey guys, oh yeah, that guy stabbed me. Who? The guy in the Attack on Titan costume. Which one?
Right, like if Deadpool. Somebody.
Oh was my god. Yeah, the Deadpool. Oh, the one with the. Okay, weapon check. Yeah, people say in chats like, what about weapon check? Okay, do you think someone that would want to harm someone really would have a problem with like, oh no, I signed an agreement that I won't kill someone, so I guess I won't now. But yeah, no, Deadpool. No, the one with the chimichanga. No, the other one. No, the one that with My Little Pony. No, the other one with the My Little Pony.
One with the tutu.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's still like 10 of them.
But yeah, I do think that conventions should be beefing up their security like right now.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Right now, there's no conventions going on.
Well, okay. This is a great time for them to reflect.
To start having a plan.
And to come back strong with really strong security checks.
Yeah. So I'm glad. So at least it hasn't happened yet. So or happened at all. So hopefully it doesn't. But yeah, that was my fear all the time. But I also have thought of a prank. Sometimes when cosplayers stand out, or like, well, it won't work for you because we all know you and you know all my friends. But let's say there's a cosplayer that none of us know and they don't know any of us, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say a very specific cosplay you can tell at a convention, like, oh, a giant winged cosplay, let's say a Morgana, from League of Legends.
Right.
So, all right, friends, we have a plan. Anyone that see her, go up to her and tell her, hey, you have to wake up. Or like, hey, your mom really miss you.
That's diabolical, actually.
Oh, I wonder would that give someone like a I don't know, like they're gonna have like some like trauma from that, like, because like what if they really think they're in a coma or something?
That's Matrix. That's like the Matrix.
And if someone know their name, it'd be like, let's say like one of the friends, but like tell everyone else who doesn't know her, she doesn't know them. Let's say her name is Sarah.
I can only imagine.
Saying the whole first name or last name, the whole thing's like, hey Sarah, Mom's here is waiting for you. Please wake up. Oh, ooh, that would be horrible.
Right. Yeah. No, Kate in chat has a great point too. That if you're con crunching before the convention, like you have no concept of time and space anyway, so you're already out of it with no sleep.
Have you ever had like dreams? I guess nightmare where you didn't finish your costume in time at a convention.
Yes. Oh yeah. All the time. All the time.
And you know how like the height, like the in school where you like, oh, did not get to your test in time, but like it's cosplay instead.
Right. Yes. Yes, I have had, especially before like conventions where you're like spending 12 hours a day just crafting and crafting, you go to sleep and you can't get away. Like you spend all day working on the costume and then at night when you try to sleep, all you can do is dream about the costume. And then you wake up and you keep going.
And then you wake
Usually
up
it
not
gets done.
Yeah, you wake up, it's like, oh, it's 8 a.m. or p.m. I'm not sure. Especially when the sun is either going down or coming up. So you can't tell, it's like, is it a.m. or p.m.? Like my housemates have crazy sleep schedule. Sometimes like they ask me the same thing. It's like, hey, it's 6 a.m. No, it's p.m. and you've been sleeping for like 4 hours. Oh, what? Time dilation.
No.
Yeah.
I need sleep. I need at least 8 hours of sleep or I am a horrible, miserable person. So I usually sleep around like 2 or 3 and then I wake up around 10 or 11. But Emma goes to bed at 5 or 6 and wakes up usually after noon, which is how I plant all those cards without her knowing. But it worked fair. I don't think that I'd be roommates with somebody who wakes up super early at like 7 a.m. and like, makes breakfast.
And smiles like, oh, hi, good morning. You're like, oh, F, like, who did you kill?
No.
Those are psychopath to me. No, like my sleep schedule is so horrible right now. And it does that. Like whenever I don't like convention usually help me fix my sleep schedule because I still have to attend the event during the daytime. But I think I need to do a full cycle now because like
reset.
Today was bad. I went to sleep at like 9 a.m. and I woke up like 3 or 4 p.m. Which is
you went to sleep at 9 a.m.?
Yeah. But technically, let's say 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7 hours. Yeah. So I have like good 7 hours of sleep. So technically, I have enough sleep. You know, I'm not a plant. I don't need photosynthesis. I think it's okay. I saw some sunlight.
You need vitamin D. You just need to like get a towel and like lay it out on your driveway and just like lay there for like 5 minutes and just let the like sun.
That's still not it won't be the still craziest thing. Yesterday when I was doing my the day before April 1st, I was doing my photo shoots of me in the skirts in the schoolgirl outfit. There's something so randomly there's neighbors running and just doing their like run with their dog, and then like both of the neighbors came out, random girls, cute girl running across, with her dog, and they just saw me posing in a mini skirt. Perfect. I'm like, awesome. Oh god. Like there's a picture I saw myself just like trying not to laugh and like really embarrassed.
We have successfully not let any of our neighbors onto the fact that we costumes or like they all know that we make costumes, but we didn't tell them that we wear them and shoot in them and stuff like that.
To them, you guys are fabricators.
Right. We sort of framed it to where they think that we make costumes for like Disney because Disney's in Orlando and stuff like that. And theater and whatever. And we've successfully avoided it until last weekend because Emma made Shinso from My Hero Academia and she wanted to do a photo shoot. And so we were trying to figure out where we can do it, where social distancing was a thing. And so we found this Lowe's. We went to the back of Lowe's.
Oh, she told me about that.
Yeah. And when we were leaving to go, we ran into all of our neighbors at
How
once,
small is
very
your town?
similarly. Everybody was outside at the same time. We're walking to the car and we look over and our next door neighbor's like doing like 4 double takes. Like, what's happening over there? He's like, hey guys, I see that you have created a new costume, because we were showing him some props and stuff in the garage when we first moved in, and we were, trying to explain without explaining. And yeah, that was the first. And Emma didn't care at all. I was surprised. I was waiting for her to like kind of like get behind something or like shy away, and she just came right out.
It's a test shoot for the client, so they know how it looks on a person.
And Shinso it's like a spike is a boy, is a spiky purple wig.
And they still recognize you both?
Yeah. Well, I assume. I don't know. I looked the same. But she had like big bandages around her arms and these giant black boots. It was funny.
You need like a chalkboard in your room that say, "Days since neighbors seen us in costume."
0.
Trust. We have a similar problem in our house, but it's just me and Kenson. Mostly Kenson, one of our housemates. We have been burning pots, not weed, but actual pots, because we're stuck in home cooking now. And sometimes we're just like, all right, we're just gonna put this on fire, and then we'll check back in 10 minutes. 2 hours later.
Oh my god.
There were a few times I drove back home, like it actually happened even before the times. But like before, I would drive home. It's like, why is there like a fan on the kitchen window? Like, is this the right house? Like, am I at the right place? And I walk in, it's like, what is that smell? It's like, oh, someone burned a pot.
Oh my god. That's like when Emma tried to microwave a coffee mug that had aluminum on it. The design was in aluminum. I don't know whose design choice that was. It was a very poor design choice. But I have a giant orange coffee mug. It's Dragon Ball Z. And the symbol on the front of it is made from like silver aluminum, I guess.
Oh.
And on the bottom of it is big caps, do not microwave. He microwaved it, and there was like sparks happening, and there was a smell, and there was a little bit of smoke, and she's looking around trying to figure out what it is, and I pointed the microwave like, get it out.
Your coffee is going Super Saiyan.
Yeah. It's charging the Kamehameha.
No, like speaking of mug, Nigri actually gave me that idea. I should start sending. Well, not sure now because with all the shipping and coronavirus going on, might be hard. But I'm thinking about giving all my guests like coffee mugs.
Yeah, I would love that.
It's a chat. Oh, hey, Jess.
Jess is here. Hi.
Oh, hi, Jess. Speak of the person. So yeah, like no, that would be very cute. That was a very cute idea, Jess. So
that's super cute.
Planning on doing that, but I'm still looking into it. But
don't put aluminum on it.
Yeah, don't put aluminum on them.
I want to microwave it.
Yeah, and then like if I have aluminum on it, the text has to be on the front instead of like at the bottom. Say do not microwave. Yeah. Luckily, I have not yet microwaved something I shouldn't. Like
Good.
But I would not know how to explain microwave to someone who's not from this century. Like, imagine you go back in time.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, we have this machine. Well, we have a fridge that can keep things cold. We have this machine that can make things hot. How does it work? I don't know. You put it in, you put a timer, and it works. And then it's like, okay, so can you like also hit, because they would be like making weapons. Oh, can I heat up like my sword so I can make it better? Oh no, you can't put metal in it. Why? I don't know. Like I mean, yeah. Whoa, so is this some advanced technology by like your government's like? Oh no, everyone has one in their home. Like everybody, you can buy it from Walmart for like $20. It's like what? But we have no idea how this thing works. It's just everyone has one. It's like well, welcome to 21st century we are. Sorry.
But how would you describe cosplay to somebody who's not from this century then?
If they have Shakespeare, I'll be like Shakespeare in the Park.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, it is a play. I mean, it's like cosplay. Hello, there you go. It's a play, but
Yeah,
from
that's
different
true.
world. Yes,
That's true.
from
That's way
different
better than
material.
what I would have done.
What we're gonna say, it's a sex thing.
Right.
No, there's still people who
Hardcore
think
what?
like cosplay is a sex thing.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, okay, I could see. I could see why.
I mean,
Um,
it go back and forth, right? There's a time before lots of sexy cosplay was becoming more mainstream. Like even just normal costume that's not sexy costume, people would still
right.
think it's a sex thing. There's like a lot of subcultures.
Right.
I forgot
I
who I was
agree.
talking to before too. They're like, "Oh yeah, that's this thing that you guys are doing." It's like, "Yep." People think it's just a BDSM thing where people dress up and have sex. I mean, they can, but but yeah, if you ever date a cosplay girl, they will not have sex with you in the nicest costume they have. It's not gonna. I mean, at best, maybe Amazon costume, but like they're not gonna. It's expensive, and those things breaks apart. I'm just saying, like it's not.
Jessica
I'm
chat,
just
right?
telling people don't have the expectation, like it's what it's like to date a cosplayer.
I think I saw on Twitter the other day there was like a Venn diagram almost where like cosplay was in the middle and like there was all of these different like subcategories. Like sexy cosplay was one of them, but then there was like cosplay for competition and stuff like that. And I think that if like I want that to become more mainstream, you know what I mean? Where like we have like these little like subcultures of cosplay so people don't, because saying cosplay means so many things now that
Yeah,
it's hard to like define like each part, you know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, I mean it's good. That means we are growing enough that we can have subcategory, the subculture that
Right.
having subcategory.
Right.
People don't understand that for photography. I mean, they know it is, but it it gets confusing when you do more than one. Like, because
Right.
like me in photography is the same thing. It's like, oh, Martin Wong, you're a cosplay photographer. I mean, yes, but I shoot many
Uh-huh.
things too. Like,
That's
oh,
true.
yeah,
Yeah, no, it totally applies like the same way as photography. Because you say you're a photographer and it could mean so many different things.
yeah. I just take pictures of plants or landscape or
Hmm.
cosplay or girls who
Right.
decided to, you know, I don't know, run around in a fursuit. I'm sure that's a
Right.
category.
Or a giant worm.
Giant. Oh. I was like, what's that? Oh, yeah. Well, if any of you haven't seen yet, please go check out Jessica Negri
And her giant worm cosplay.
on her giant worm cosplay.
Worm on a string.
Also, check out her TikTok. Please do. Wait, someone in chat, please like put a link in there so they can like go check it out whenever they can. Yeah, no, this is like so. Speaking of Jess and worms and crazy cosplay,
I don't know where you're going with this.
and people knowing about cosplay. One time, so my neighbor, 2 years ago, I live in a downtown loft, in like an artsy loft, right? A bunch of artists, designer, models, photographer,
Uh-huh.
architect, like they all live in this building. It's really cool. I actually really liked it. One of my neighbors, well, two neighbors down. One doors down is the car photographer who does like amazing photos with like Lamborghini and like all this like expensive car. And his girlfriend is a model. And the next door neighbor, her name is Sarah on the internet. Like that's her handle, Sarah on the internet. She's a
Mhm.
model. She actually found me when I moved in because I post like I moved to a new place, and she's like, "Oh, hey, you're in my loft." I'm like, "Excuse me," like because it's really recognizable. And she was worried that's gonna creep me out, but like, oh no, we're good.
Aw.
But it was
That's
fine.
cute.
But she was really cool. Her now engaged fiance, they're both really cool. But one time they have a friend over while I just walk over, and I loved it because like it's very much like the loft situation is very much like how you watch How I Met Your Mother, or like how you see
Uh-huh.
Friends. How you just people just walk in the door and just start talking, like
Uh-huh.
it's just like that. So it was such a cool experience. But I walk in and then they're like their friends over. It's like, oh hey, new friends, and then they were talking about what I do. They don't know what cosplay is, okay?
Mhm.
Which is already kind of surprising, which is okay. But
Mhm.
my neighbor, Sarah on the internet, was like, Have you seen that girl that's like in a bird mask, but like in lingerie? It's like, yeah, I've seen those. Those are so funny and they're awesome. And then they're like, yeah, Martin, that guy, he took those photos. So that girl now knows me as like the guy who take bird lingerie photos. Like, oh, he's that one guy, and it's like, and that's just in the bird costume. And that was, I mean, it was hilarious. The video was amazing as well. But yeah, there's some girl out there that's like, oh yeah, yeah, I met the guy who take pictures of girl in lingerie with bird mask.
With bird masks.
That guy.
There you go.
I still have to like I'm not even sure how to explain it to you. I'm like, you know what? Yep, that's what I do. I'm just gonna go back to my place now. So nice meeting you.
It's perfect. Honestly, is there any other way that you would like to be remembered at this point?
I guess that's the best way. That's my legacy now. So
Right.
for that girl at least.
Pictures of the bird mask.
Bird mask lingerie. So yeah, anyway, everyone check out Jessica Negri on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, because she is now in a worm.
The way.
What is the most ridiculous costume you have made though, or wear?
Oh, good question. I feel like I haven't done any like Mimi cosplays. Genuinely. There was an April, or no, for Halloween I was a hot sauce packet, a Taco Bell hot sauce packet.
The spicy ones?
Yeah.
You should like. Do you still have it?
I do have parts of it still. Yes, there was and I made Quail Man for the Doug fans out there.
Oh my god.
But
yeah, if you still have that spice source sauce package thing, whatever costume, next time when we're in Vegas, we should wear it to the cantina.
Oh my gosh, we should! What a good idea!
Especially second floor. There's people that got married there. Have you seen?
Really?
Yeah, there's people got married at that Taco Bell.
I feel like that's where Sean and Natasha should have gotten married.
Right. They should have a second wedding, like
the second wedding.
Like when they renew their vows, that's where they should do it.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
That would be fun. Yeah. No. Oh look, someone's like linking Jess with her worm god.
The worm god.
Jess is so fast at making those costumes, though. It's ridiculous.
I know. Jessica makes everything fast. It's insane, actually.
It's crazy because like I have stayed at her place before where I see her actually like she was like, I have an idea. And then in like after like half a day, oh no, while I'm editing and I look back, it's like, oh my gosh, you finished the freaking costume.
It's already done, right?
Alright, we have to shoot.
Right.
This right now. It's like, oh, I'm still transferring file from our last shoots. But like, wow, great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so are you working on any new costume coming up?
I am currently working on Miranda Lawson from Mass Effect.
Is it because you're playing Mass Effect? Wait, is it why? Yes. Is that why you play Mass Effect, or because you're playing Mass Effect that made you like, oh, I want to be Lawson?
I wanted to do it before I started playing, but I wanted to play to experience the game because it's a game that I've always wanted to play. But then once I played the game, I started to like Miranda more and more. So it was kind of a double-edged sword. It's kind of both.
You get to. I haven't played the game, but I've seen some clips of it. Do you get to like hit on people and date people in that game?
Yeah, you can. It's kind of like Dragon Age, where you can romance specific people. Yeah, it's
kind of like what's that one other game?
Huh?
Witcher. It's like Witcher as well.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. Wait, isn't one of the girl? Because again, I don't know. So remind me. Isn't one of the girls is the boat or the ship itself, the battleship or flying ship itself, and she became a human or not?
Edie. Yeah, Edie is the AI. She's not the ship itself, but she's like the AI of the ship.
So the conscious of the ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you date her?
And she gets a body in the third game.
Oh, do you get to date her in that game?
I don't know. I haven't played that one yet. We're not there yet. I'm still on 2. So you could be like, I will update you.
Let me know.
So okay.
Romance. If you can romance an AI, you can romance. Oh, and someone said no. Oh, that's disappointing.
Did Super Avoidance just crush your hopes and dreams?
I know. I want to date an AI girl. Boat. I mean, I would call it so it's a battleship, but a ship is a boat. So boat girl.
Boat
Yeah,
girl.
boat girl. It's like
Well,
those. It's like those Japanese boat
okay.
girl.
Is this a new? Is this a new subcategory of cosplay?
It is. It's ship. It's the best ever
Sexy
relationship.
ships. Sexy
Yeah,
AI ships.
yeah. You get into a relationship with a ship.
Very specific.
Very specific. No, but it's crazy though. Like those boat girls. Have you seen those boat girl though? Those boat girl
Yes.
cosplay. Like
Yes, I
giant.
have.
Like I didn't get it at first though. Like my friend forced me to watch a season of it. When I first say that, it's always a lie. No one
Right.
forced you to watch a
My
whole
friend,
season.
yeah, my friend totally made me watch Food Wars, right? Definitely not of my own volition.
So I still like, but it's still hard to understand. Like they're girls, but they're also boats, but they're girls.
Right.
So, but it's a boat. It's like I was forced to watch 2 seasons of Love Lives.
Yeah? Did you
Have
like
you seen
it? No, I haven't.
It's interesting. I think it's funny. But the first, so I watch it again. I keep doing sidetracking, which is it's fine. That's what we do. But one time, I finished watching Love Live. Like just finished it. Like I binged through like 2 seasons of it. Oh, sorry, my friend forced me to watch all 2 seasons of it.
Right.
And then I meet up with another friend who's kind of nerdy, but not in the anime world, more in the gaming world. But she was like,
Mhm.
"So, how's Love Live?" I was like, "Pretty good." Just finished second season, and she was really confused. But because she was asking my dating life, not the
Oh,
show, how's Love Life? That's good.
she thought it was just like a cute Martin joke, right?
The second season was pretty good. I was like, and she was really confused. Like, oh no, I feel like
Looking forward to the next arc.
like a whip trash. Oh, Love Life. I mean, yes, my Love Life. Yes,
Right.
yes, it's
Right.
definitely not existent, but still. Anyway, let's go back to anime Love Life. Yeah, no. I mean, I know we kind of stuck. Like, does it affect you with this coronavirus going on now? Because like, we don't go to events anymore.
Right. It's affecting me in that a lot of my travel plans got canceled.
New
But
Zealand.
yeah, I was really looking forward to New Zealand, but they didn't cancel the convention, they just rescheduled it, so I should still, get to go. I being forced to be like at the house for so long though has like let me have a lot more time to do all of the things that I wanted to do before, which was like more YouTube stuff. There's been no disruptions in my stream schedule for like way longer than there's ever been before. I finally started the OnlyFans that I was wanting to do. So like it's impacting me in some ways positively and then others negatively.
Do you get more or less traffic? Do you think?
More or less what?
Traffic, like engagement. Because like I was talking about this yesterday as well too, which is like either A, getting a lot more engagement because everyone is at home, on their phone, watching, browsing, doing different stuff. But then you also
Right.
have lots of people start being at home creating content.
Right.
So
There's a lot more stuff to see.
more spread out too. So does
Right.
it affect you when you come to engagement, or like you think the plus and the minus kind of even out?
I think they kind of even out. I've
Okay.
noticed not a huge change in either direction, I don't think.
That's what I have heard so far from everyone else. So
Mhm.
hopefully it doesn't affect our friends too much. I mean, it affects me when it comes to conventions. I was supposed to travel every other week. And now I'm
Right.
stuck at home trying not to go crazy.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah, I saw some videos of people, like, waving and yelling at their neighbors, like, having, like, a block party, but nobody left their driveway. Just, like, they put music on and everybody was just, like, in their own driveway, like, vibing, and I was like, "I need that in my life. I need human interaction so badly."
I feel like it would be even okay if they're mad at me for it. Like I'll be blasting my music and then they were trying to yell at me. It's like, yeah, please yell at me. But then
Yell
it's
at
like,
me.
what do you,
Give me
what do you
something.
come fight me? Like what? You're not gonna come over. You have to be 6 feet away from me. So
You
yeah,
can't-
come
yeah,
at me,
you
bro.
can't
You
do
can't. You can't legally come at me, bro. Like now's the time for all the like weak people like me, small and starting fights. What? You wanna go? You wanna go? You wanna take this outside? Huh? Let's go outside, but remain 6 feet apart. Let's do it, huh? That's
It's perfect.
yeah.
This is the start of your shit talking career.
Yeah. Hold me back. Yeah. You don't have to anymore. I'm good. They can't come close to me. That's right. What you got? We can start talking shit about people now, not just on the internet. Hey guys, good
Do it
plan.
to their face.
Yeah, do it to their face, but 6 feet apart, so your
Right.
spit is not hitting their face. Yeah, I
Perfect.
still could not buy toilet paper though.
You can't find toilet paper
No,
still?
I think it's the West Coast. Like East Coast seem to be better when it comes to toilet paper.
I luckily had just restocked all of our toilet paper and paper towels like right before this started. So we haven't had to try to get any. So I don't know if we're out still or not. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I feel like because I kind of go out every week to get toilet paper, try to find toilet paper. I feel like it's a fall situation where we
Mhm.
send someone from the house. We like put on masks, we put on gloves. I feel like a hazmat suit. It's not, but it feels like it. And then like
Mhm.
I'm just imagining like the sandstorm going outside the whole time you walk out, and yeah, your
Uh-huh.
housemate is like, "Be safe, come back alive," you know. And then I'm like, I'll go brave it, you know. So I was like, go out try to find toilet paper. Could not find toilet paper. I just end up buying alcohol each time.
Right.
I have
Right.
so much alcohol in my house right now. I have become an alcoholic.
I mean, we just finished off our last bottle of wine
Oh no.
yesterday.
Oh no.
So
It's time to
we're
restock.
dry right now.
At least those don't it's not out of stock. It's not like people are like, oh no, we're having a pandemic. Buy lots of wine.
Buy the wine. That's me. That's what I did. I was like, buy all the wine. We need the wine.
Yeah, like I have no seriously. Every time I go out, I end up buying alcohol because like, oh, this is cool. Because I don't do so much grocery shopping because I always
Mhm.
traveling. But now I am. I never noticed. Like, oh look,
Mhm.
soju. Oh look, Phoenix. Oh look, I have this other beer. Oh, this other shots. Like, cool,
Right.
cool.
It's yeah, I always I've been ordering I got into the habit of ordering groceries when I was con crunching.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like really convenient to do it all the time with Instacart, but when you actually go to the grocery store, you get to like see all of the things that you could get
Yeah.
as opposed to just picking what you want. And so you end up spending way more money.
Which is not exactly a problem. Well, yes. Oh, I mean, I don't get fat, so I have like so much. Like it's like right at grabbing distance. Snacks. I have
Oh my
so
god.
much snacks. Time
You're
if
the
I need snacks,
worst.
you know. I have like hope. Oh, even my desk. Like my desk is full of snacks.
That's ridiculous.
And then have this.
Oh my god, there's more. Why is there
I have
more?
like a giant tub of Maltese. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, they come
goodness.
in like this, like a personal size for one person.
That's you have an entire pantry back there. I feel like you just reached into a pantry.
We still have additional pantry in the house with more
No,
food.
oh my god, I could never. Your
Yeah,
metabolism is insane.
it's great. I love it. I can not eat for days, but also eat a lot. I eat when I get
Right.
bored,
Yeah, I do that too,
which is
actually.
different and strange because then I cannot eat. If I'm busy, I don't eat. Like when I'm stressed, not stressed, like working a lot, I will forget to eat.
I
There are
do that
times
too
that
as
like,
well, yeah.
oh, I haven't eaten for like 12 hours. Cool. Cool.
I'll
Yes.
start to get like I'll start to feel strange. Like if I'm con crunching before a convention and I start to feel strange
Why am
and
I
I
feeling
realize
strange?
I'm like, wait, I haven't eaten all day. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oops.
Like eating and sleeping and all those stuff when you're con crunching becomes more of an inconvenience than a necessity.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
sleep, I don't know. I don't have to. It's like same thing when I tell
I
people
don't
too.
have time.
People's like, Marty, you're
Uh-huh.
gonna die. It's like, don't worry, I won't die. I don't have time for that either. Like I always say this recently. Like death for me is more of a inconvenience than a tragedy for me at this point. Like you need to schedule that in if you want me to die.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So. All right. Well, anyway, I'm trying to do more of this podcast. Hopefully, keep me sane and not die. And
Mhm. I believe in you.
I might do more days. I don't know. I'm doing 3 days a week. I might do 4 or 5. We'll see. It's just
Yeah.
my. I'm just
Try
having
it out.
human interactions to fake it.
Mhm.
So that, oh yeah, this is for a vodcast. It's like this whole time I might not even be live. It's just me like, oh yeah, I need to
Hello.
do this podcast. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
sure. I just want to talk to someone instead of being all
Right.
by myself.
Right. Right.
Anyway, this has been great. If people want to find you, how should they find you?
I am Danielle DeNicola on everything except Twitter, where the E in my last name is gone
Oh yeah, I
because
noticed that. I was typing that earlier, where I was like putting it in chat. I was like, "Am I doing this wrong?" Because I've been
no,
told that I spell your name wrong before.
you do. You do in
Do you?
fact spell my name wrong all the time.
What do I mess up
But it's
on?
because what?
What do I mess up on? I forget. Like, do I put the I instead of
It
E?
could be anything.
Like
I've
missing an
seen you
L,
do
an
a lot
extra
of things
L.
with it. I've seen you put Dina Cole with an E at the end. I've
No,
seen. I feel like there was like an extra A in there at some point.
I feel like an extra L maybe.
I do think you put two L's there
Because
once.
it'll be
But
Danielle DeNicola with
Twitter,
2L. Yeah.
right? Yeah. Twitter has only 15 characters, and my name is 16, so I had to take one off somewhere.
Oh my god.
And then Twitch, there's a underscore in between them.
Mm. I actually really like your merch, the shirts that you were making or still making. I don't
Thank
know.
you.
That one that looked like actually Coca-Cola font looking thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Everybody makes Coca-Cola jokes my whole life because of my last
Oh,
name.
I won't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, and my Twitch mods came every convention that they come to. They had different Coca-Cola themed Dina Cola shirts. So it started off with just Dina Cola with the Coca-Cola font, and then it was Dina Cola with lime, Dina Cola, Diet Cola, and stuff like that. And I was like, guys, I will make this merch for you. We got this. So I got it drawn up and put on a shirt finally, and it exists now on my merch store.
Can we do a meetup event where you get one of those like shirt printing or like the little iron thing machine with letters on it? So it's kind of like Coke bottles, but you can make your own name on it.
Right.
So then I can put a
Right.
personalized Dina Cola shirt.
I think that would be great. Let's
Great.
do it.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, perfect.
Well, maybe we should talk to actual Coca-Cola. Say, hey, can we do a collaboration?
You know, going back to that business dream that I was doing about copyright, how about we don't? I'm scared. Coke's gonna come for me.
Yeah,
Don't tell Coke.
just mention saying, hey, yeah, hey, by the way, I've been using your font, so wanna give me everything?
Well, I did it the
This
right
is-
way. I did it the right way. I had somebody draw it, so it's not like I didn't like take their font. But yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It's okay. I think it's under parody. You should be fine. At least it's your
Right.
name too. What they're gonna be like? Oh no, you and your child and your child's. They're all mine now. It's under the Coca-Cola. It's slavery. With your steps.
Your firstborn child. It belongs to Coke.
Oh, before I let you go, random story. Did you know there was a story that there's people that work at, I think, Cola? Pepsi or Cola? I think it's Cola. Where they found out the formula for Coca-Cola and they tried to sell it to Pepsi.
What?
Yeah, but then Pepsi called
That's
the
crazy.
FBI on them and got them arrested.
Oh,
Yeah.
good guy Pepsi. That's cool.
Well, it's good guy, but also like what they're gonna do with it if they have the formula? What are they do? Make Pepsi 2.0, which tastes just like Coke.
Right.
So I think it's because they don't know what
Right.
to do with it either. So they're like, oh, that's gonna look good in PR as well. Let's just call FBI and arrest them, and they did. So look that up.
That's
Yeah, look up that
crazy.
story. It's interesting.
That's crazy. I will.
So, all right. Well, thank you so much to be on the show. Thank you everyone for joining. On stream, or if you're watching this on YouTube, or listening to on any podcast platform. Thank you so much. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the sub. We had a great time. We're gonna try to stay safe, wash our hand, and yeah, all of you take care. And I'll see you all. If I'm not streaming between now to Tuesday, I'm gonna see you all on Tuesday with guests. Who's on Tuesday? Roger, I think. Roger Bass.
Roger's base.
Yeah.
He's the best.
He is great. He's he might be one person that's happier than you.
He is the only person in this world who is happier than me.
He's like a golden retriever.
so happy.
Like if he has a tail, he will wag his tail every time he see you. Oh my god, hi. Yeah.
He's the best.
Yeah. Next week I have I'm not sure you know Bree Bunn, but she's on Wednesday. But you know Mika Burton.
Yeah.
She's gonna be on Thursday. So more friends.
Cool.
Yeah. But anyway, it's the blast. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you all later. Bye.